Hello, everyone. My name is Josanne. I am here to play Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Let's play. Yes, we know. A handful of loyalists stand by the rightful king. I'm one of them. God.
Keep firing! Don't stop! We need more! Need help here, Danny! You! Grab whatever you can and get up top!
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep.
Can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others. Look out!
Godwin! Is it Godwin? Or is it Ziska? Godwin, that's what I thought. There's my boy. Hi, buddy!
Godwin! Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move! Father!
Who's that guy?
Will you come to anoint us before we die?
Hi, Hans!
We'll get anointed after the battle, Sir Hans. With booze.
Get ready! Take cover!
A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
Go up the stairs.
Godwin! Over here! Get up there quick! We have to repel them!
I'm coming.
Shoot him!
You can load and aim the crossbar by holding down the thing.
Look it down!
Oh, I can shoot. Hi, dude. Hi, dude. Toodles, dude. I don't remember them dropping so easily. Toodles. Nice knowing you.
Now you're finished!
Hold on. Goodbye.
Swine!
Oh, what do you mean? You should be going.
Get ready!
There he is.
Get coming inside! Godwin! Move downstairs!
Downstairs.
We can handle it here!
Give me a minute. I'm coming down.
Get over here to that crossbow and join the line!
Oh, stop it. The odds that I can shoot through a square are very, very small. I did! That guy... Oh, nothing over.
Get ready for another attack! This won't stop them!
I'm aware.
Godwin,
Go defend.
draw your sword and follow me, fuckers!
Okay. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming, buddy. Let's go. Fight! Press swoop to attack. Knock down the ladder. Can I knock down the ladder? Goodbye. 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 Oh, stop it. Okay. Oh, Hans, it's all right.
Having it. Like, don't poke at it. Just calm down.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, fucking Juvat.
Dentes Fortuna, Juvat!
Jesus. You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. And the most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Everyone to the tower!
I just love this game. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Oh. When I first played it, didn't do that. I was on a worse computer. Hold on a sec. Oh no, I don't want to skip it. Alright, we have to wait. Cut!
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, Juvat!
What's
Look at
that
this
you
goofy
keep yelling,
grin.
Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Audens, whatever. What does that actually mean?
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, Juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole? where we can finally enjoy some adventure.
It wasn't that
See a bit
bad.
of the world, meet new women, and simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir. Trotsky.
Okay, I'm not gonna geek out too much.
My word. That is fucking impressive.
I
It makes
know.
Perkstein look like an outhouse. Berghoff must be made of money. Well,
All
Henry,
right.
looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
Yes, I am, sweetheart.
Of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
No.
He must trust you not to botch it up. Otherwise, he wouldn't send you as his envoy.
Of course! How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where. And here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No! I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat! See now! There's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Johannes, how's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, Dick. Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing.
All right.
Sir.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Berghoff's colours. They're from Trotsky.
Surround them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, stand a chance against them. Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Lipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Lipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Lipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
So true.
So it would appear we are enemies.
That's my boy.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Skalitz.
Technically, I think I want this one.
I'm Lord Capon's advisor and scribe, and now an envoy as well.
From Skalitz, you say?
Yeah.
The one that King Sigismund's Cuman
just buffed me up.
forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band, so why should I trust you?
Persuasion. Blah, blah words. Basically, you can solve a lot of situations by convincing the other side. In dialogues, you have a choice of some of the options below that define how you will react, but beware! Persuasion requires the other party to believe you. So this is speech, coercion, charisma, domination, might, and dread. So these top three are the good ones. These are the bad ones. Persuasion skill is influenced by your other stats and skills. You can find detailed descriptions in your inventory of that, blah, 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 blah. Many situations can be solved by reasoning with the other party. Within dialogues, you have several options of how to react, but be warned, the other party won't always believe you. No, they do not. My stats. Persuasion is not about picking the highest number. It's about who you're talking to, what you look like, and what your reputation is, and whether you're dirty or not, and what you were doing, and who's around you when you did it. For example, threatening a bunch of thugs with violence alone is usually pointless, just like claiming to be a nobleman with straw sticking out of your boots. Yes, that doesn't work. As envoys, we're offering alliance. Do we really look like bandits to you? As soldiers, we can help you with the bandits. I think this is one I did before. That's what
Take a good look at us. Do we really look like bandits to you?
I'm still not sure whether I should trust you.
You don't have to trust us. As long as Lord von Burgov does when we see him. An entire company in rat-eye livery. A sealed message. I think he'll understand at first sight who's standing before him. The way I see it, ensuring safe passage to the castle for Sir Hans Capon of Lipa and his entourage should be in your interest. So?
You can be assured that I respect your position, gentlemen. All right.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem, then vanish like ghosts.
Yeah,
We'll be on our way.
why.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall, and Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
It's not that bad.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to?
Yeah, way to insult
I
him.
just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, Captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Yeah, he's like,
Farewell.
you little upstart fuckhead.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them.
I mean, I didn't get this on my first playthrough, but honestly, this is all Hans's fault.
Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you, and you lot are rank!
Oh, Mutt, you need to shut up. Mutt. I can't call Mutt.
Go away, Mutt. You'll get nothing from me.
Can I talk to my dog? Why can't I talk to my dog?
Whistle to that dog.
I did, and it didn't work.
Come here! What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Do I have anything in my inventory? Player menu, yes. My map, my journal, my inventory, all the things. It's a very big screen. So I have a kettle hat that is not equipped. I have a coif, all this other stuff, and I have 1,403 groschen. How? I have no weapons. I have no food. I have no books, no materials, no quest objects. And nothing is on my horse. Well, I suck.
Hoorah! He said last.
Okay.
That barking was a pain in the ass.
Hey, buddy. What do we get to? Well, I guess I could do this.
Do you know these parts?
A little. It's all rocks and woods. Lovely to look at, but shit for hunting in. If you don't watch your step, you could easily fall down some fissure.
So you've been in Trotsky before?
Not Trotsky itself. Once I just passed through here with Sir Hanush's escort.
Ah, I expect that's why he sent you with us.
No doubt, but also because I'm not as rash as you youngsters. And besides, as the cook, I make sure you lot don't gobble up all the supplies at once.
Do you know why we're going to Trotsky?
For some big political parley.
Yeah, of course. I'm just wondering if you know what's in that message we're carrying.
Not really, but I reckon our lords want to sound out von Burgo. Bear in mind the times we're living in. King Wenceslas under lock and key in Vienna, and his brother Sigismund, meanwhile, shamelessly plundering Bohemia. We need to know who's going to stand on our side if things get even worse. And the royal chamberlain, von Burgo, has the land reserves under his thumb. So he's a big player.
Yeah, this is all exposition.
To tell the truth, I'm starting to get a bit anxious about what to expect tomorrow. Do you think our big mission will be successful?
Nothing to worry about. We'll get to Trotsky, Sir Hans and von Burgo will parley, and then we'll ride back. Done.
You're a bit sure of yourself, eh?
Well, this ain't my first time delivering a message. Everything will go according to plan. Don't you worry.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
We might even discuss how to make peace with Sigismund.
Uh-huh.
Peace? I don't know. Sigismund is winning and he won't want to parley for peace. But I hope there's some chance of a truce, at least an armistice. The main thing is that it don't get no worse. Hacking up Cumans is one thing, but if it comes to Czechs fighting against Czechs, that'd be nasty.
You think? What now? Talk to Lord Capon. No, I need to talk to Oates. Have you
Listen,
got some
would
food
you have some
for my
scraps
dog?
for a mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
I think...
Come on, Oates. We'll get to Trotsky tomorrow, and there'll be plenty of food there. We're a noble's escort, so they're obliged to feed us well. Pheasant in wine, roast pork with apples. Have you ever been to a proper noble banquet?
No, I haven't. Why would the lords invite me to their table?
True. But they'll invite me. I might be only a noble's bastard, but Sir Hans opens doors for me, if you get my meaning.
Aye, that makes sense.
Listen, if you give me that sausage now for a mutt, I'll bring you something from the feast tomorrow, all right?
Christ! All right. But you better not forget about me.
Don't worry. Thanks, mate.
This is kind of sad. So he just gave it to me? I didn't have to play dice? It's my good boy. Can you stop moving around so I can push V? Jesus.
Aye, aye.
Here's my good doggy.
Silly doggy. Here, mutt.
He just gave it to me. I didn't have to play dice. That was odd. I wanted to play dice with the dude. That was bizarre.
Henry!
Yeah, hi, buddy. Aw.
Henry! Oh, that was a tight thing with the captain, eh?
Nice.
It looked for a while like we'd be charging at each other.
I must say, I wasn't expecting that bastard to start on me.
Yeah, I could tell.
But we managed the situation all right in the end. He even apologised to us. If Hannah had seen it. Maybe he'd finally stop treating me like a child, eh?
Well, I don't know. When I look at you, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Kiss my arse. And by the way, since you're here, how about stretching our limbs a bit? After that long journey. With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh?
We gotta do
All right, then.
tutorials.
Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or shall we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armour on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
Okay, hold on a minute. Alright. Practice longsword. Okay. Get kitted out with an armor and sword and talk to Sir Hans Capon. Hi, buddy. I'm gonna kick your butt.
So, should we start?
Ready?
Yes.
Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on. This time, I'll take the lead.
I just can't wait.
Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me.
Ah!
Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence.
Ah.
He's blocking me.
Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself.
No, I'm not. Oh. Where'd the audio go? Oh, you bastard.
Nice. Good. That's the way. Good. Nice.
That's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
Pretty good.
It's so slow. It's so slow. Why is it so quiet?
Pretty good.
Yeah, I can fight if I can move like a normal...
Nice! But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
I don't know.
Why wouldn't I? Nothing
Post
to
is a
it.
counterattack right
I just
upon
follow up a
first block.
perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready!
Ugh.
Nice! Good, Henry!
So slow.
Strike back after the block!
I'm trying.
You have to block first!
Hold on. Slow stuff is killing me.
Strike back after the block!
There.
Well, hey, you're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered. Where he's not holding his weapon.
Like I'm
you
waiting
defend,
for right now.
and I'll show you how.
All right, come on then. Good riposte! Nice work, Henry. Nice. All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up.
Sure.
How about 100 groschen?
Sure.
All right. 100 groschen it is.
Defend yourself.
I will. Come get me.
Now that's what I call sword.
Oh, ow, ow, ow. Oh, you bum. Who doesn't have a health bar? Oh, look at him thinking he's clever.
And another. That one hit the spot.
Oh, this on you. I don't not have any stamina.
Put up a fight at least.
I have no stamina.
Weren't expecting that, were you?
You're a dead man. You know that?
Cut the bullshit.
Don't hold back!
He's getting tired. You're tired, aren't you, Hans? Mad at me.
Come on, Henry!
Aha!
I yield. Enough. See, you're unstoppable. Oh, you won the bet, fair and square. I'll settle with you when we get to Trotsky. Now let's go and eat.
And you
That
never
swordplay
settle with
gave
me.
Quite an appetite.
I kicked your butt. I kicked your butt.
So who won, gentlemen?
Oh, it seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Rattay.
I won back then too, as I recall. You had to give me your bow.
You were unbelievably lucky, beating me after just one day of training. True, I wasn't in my best form that day. We had a drink or two beforehand.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
So I need... You could have carried on with us till morning. I had to drag you out. Now I need... speech.
He was well pissed off. If I hadn't convinced him you were the village idiot and that we dragged you home right away...
And if I hadn't left him a fistful of coin to boot...
Throwing groschen around like that? Fellas, if a rainy day comes, you'll be fucked.
Ha! I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry?
Hmm?
You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
She's brave. She saved my life when I went back to Skalitz after it was raised to bury my parents, and a bunch of mercenaries attacked me. And that's all I'll say.
You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
You asshole.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
Stealth, survival, scholarship.
In the camp, with you lot. It was Conrad's turn to gather wood, and I wasn't hungry yet. So I stretched out for a bit by the horses.
Oh, yeah? Where? You didn't see him?
I was going for wood.
It was getting dark. I reckon he just overlooked me.
You gave me a nasty shock when you came out of the darkness. You're as quiet as a mouse, and that's the truth.
You bet I am.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
I've already told you all I know. Von Berghoff is a very important nobleman, the royal chamberlain. He administers the country for the king, collects taxes. It's like this. There's the king, then him, then a very big gap, and then me. And we are envoys sent to offer him an alliance.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
Which do I want to level up? I'm not doing heavy weapons this run. I actually want to level up unarmed.
Well, that's because we trained with weapons. They're good in a skirmish, but sometimes it just comes to fists. And putting a fella half a head taller than you on his arse, especially when he thinks he's tough as nails, that's pure poetry.
True, true. Just make sure you're not the one getting knocked on his arse.
I'm surprised you didn't say a sword, since you never stop going on about the sword Ishvan Toth stole from you.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter.
Yeah, exposition.
I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Ishvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again, hearing how Martin the Smith raised him, even though Radzig is his real father.
Exposition.
It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who'll help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won, so Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning. Hmm?
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
I am so print screening this.
Let's go and strip, Henry.
Oh, yeah, that's...
Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Yeah, it's all his fault. It is so all his fault.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir.
So smug.
Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
You did. Seriously, Hans? Seriously, bro?
Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up?
Sadly...
He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
It really is all Hans' fault. Yes, hello.
That's a view fit for a king.
You bet.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on.
Henry can't swim.
Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
You idiot.
What's the matter?
Females! Let's go to them.
Sir Hans.
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Hans.
Head down, Henry.
Yes.
We've got to sneak closer.
Okay.
Hear that singing? They must be close.
They're over there. I so botched this the
Hear
first time.
that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer.
God, you are such a perv.
Shit! One of them's doing laundry.
They're all
To
doing
get
laundry.
closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way, right in our path. Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
Press. Okay, I have to wait for it to tell me.
Hey?
What are you doing? We'll go even closer, but carefully. Crouch down, you ox. I'll see you.
I was just checking.
Who is she? Because that's Catherine, and they told me that the other one is Clara. Yeah, this was brutal.
We've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake.
Hi, Ziska, you dick.
Oh, fuck. A letter.
Yeah, that totally was him.
Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
Hey!
My boy.
What the fuck are you doing? Hey! Hands off her, you brute!
What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs! That bastard's with them!
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Catch them! Enough, I said!
What the fuck? She's mine!
Not anymore.
What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiot! After them! Along the bank!
Christ! When did you learn to swim?
Just now!
Ow. That's a crossbow bow.
Fucking armor! Come on! We'll cut them up on the other side! Oh, these horses, quick!
Oh, Mott.
What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress?
I'm done with running.
Oh, really? And what exactly do you call... Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What? Oh, shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait! Ah, fuck!
We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I'll manage.
Hurts now.
I'd lead the way.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
But that's Istvan Toth. You're a wanted man. The hair icon under the compass signals what's happening around you right now. Enemies are searching for you. Yeah. Let's go run for our lives. Okay. My hiding did not go well. Okay. It's actually pretty darn far. We're at Rock Tower Pond.
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the gorge. And keep your eyes peeled, right?
Okay, let's go.
You two, go up there. Get a move on. You watch this side of the rocks.
You
And
better
you,
hurry up,
go
buddy.
to the pond. If they didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond, I want to know. Then come back and give me a full report. Footprints, blood trails, everything.
Do you honestly think
Get
they
to
could
work.
swim all the fucking way across? Shut up! What a cheap boy here.
Hurry, Hans. Hurry up, buddy. Have to get to the tree trunk up ahead. Quietly, but aren't there people up there? Yes, I see them. They're up there. Go this way.
Played dice against Lefty yesterday. Usually keep you watch instead. You reckon we'll find them here? Why are we moving down instead of being high up?
Where's he? Up. Up.
Red on fire! It's wet! Kurva! They're fleeing into the rock! Hurry! Run around! Catch them in the top!
Yeah, I understand I have no stamina. I think I flee in here. I go in here. Where's Hans? Jesus, Hans, why are you so fucking slow? Fuck is he? Do what now? Look. We're gonna get caught. Buddy,
They're here! Run ahead of them!
where'd he go? Went up here. What now, for fuck's sake? Okay, they ran away. What is going flip. See, this is what happens when you know where you're going.
Damn it, they're everywhere.
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us.
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake.
Stop it. This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
Alright, so it wants me to go look over here. I think.
What? I'll show you!
Oh, fudge.
Hans! Hey, Hans! Where is he?
I didn't make it far enough.
This looks like a way out. Hans!
This is where you go. Okay, they were there. They disappeared. There's Hans. I tried to crouch down and go. Yeah. Now I can fight him.
Now you're gonna get it!
Nope. That didn't last long. I didn't last long. Oh, this is a different cutscene than I had last time. He kicked my ass last time.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders.
Hi, buddy.
Ah. Ah, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are.
Nah, you're still his father. Like, for real.
Am I dead? Not yet. I'm dead, though.
How's that working out for you?
Well, if I'm not, then how come...
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up. Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Where am I?
Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk.
Oh my.
And that fellow landed with you. You broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
What are you wearing?
His
You won't
clothes.
be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all...
Now, where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Right, we've got to disappear. Right, come on, I'll help you up.
Dude, he's such a bro. Game just started. Yeah.
How are you holding up?
Bad.
Not good. I feel like it's all up for me.
They're here. Sigismund's army.
The only army here. Don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Fuck. Scallis is in flames. We're gonna die here. Bianca.
That was his girlfriend in the first one. She didn't make it, obviously.
Father?
Listen to me, Hal. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else in
Father!
the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What are you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzik. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. Trust me.
You can hardly stand, damn it. We'll make it together. You'll see.
Aww. What is that?
Henry.
Can't get it, no. I follow.
Imagining things.
Oh, run. No! No!
Hang in there.
Run!
Big fucker.
It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further. Henry, wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa... I let them all down.
Never let me down.
Aw.
Henry, a light. Look,
I see it.
we've got to go.
I see the light.
Hold
on. Hold on. We...
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents, they're...
That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. We were ambushed, but don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whore sons.
Think again, stop!
Dude, Hans. Totally redeem yourself.
Hey, lad! Are you alive, lad?
Oh, he's a mess. Oh man, he is a mess.
Scallops. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone. Who?
Who burned it to the ground?
Huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
You bastard.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna and collapsed on the floor.
But you'll help him, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
Crappy.
There's no part of me that doesn't hurt. Inside and out. Mostly my shoulder where I took an arrow.
Little wonder then. But you're conscious and talking. That's a good sign. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Josanne's my name.
I got you covered, babe.
I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Miraculously, you survived the terrible fall, but you lost several main level skill and perk points. Shocking. Due to your extensive industries, you have no choice but to recover and regain them gradually later in the game. In other words, we are resetting you to nothing. I'm bleeding. Yes, well, I'm gonna take care of it. Give me a minute.
Damn, this wound is still bleeding.
Okay, I will bandage myself up with 4. You better now?
I better bandage it up quick before I bleed out.
I got it. I got it, buddy. I'm more worried about Hans. I have some soup. Eat from pot. And I'm stinky.
That's really good.
Player. In the player tab, you can find all the information, blah, blah, blah. I want to know where we are with nourishment 40. That means
so good I wouldn't say no to some more.
I know, I'm going to have another one.
Aye. True bliss is a full belly.
I got you covered, sweetheart. Don't worry about it. I won't let you starve. I'm going to go wash up.
I feel like a new man.
I know, but we got to put our tunic on. Yeah, we look like a complete bum. That's fantastic. Hi, Pupper. There's a very funny meme about you on Reddit. Fuck.
I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint
I'm
while
still
doing
dirty.
it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night.
Yeah,
that's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will.
Yeah, thank you.
But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you.
Okay.
But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
But you said Lethean potion could be fatal. Do you really want to try it on Hans?
He's young and well-nourished. He ought to be able to handle it, as long as we get his fever down first. After all, it worked on you, and considering how he's wounded, we don't have no better option.
Okay.
All right. If you think so.
I do. But first, we'll be needing them fresh herbs.
I don't
All right.
know.
Tell me, what do the herbs look like?
I mean, I know him, but
Sage has a
he doesn't.
purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape,
I
and
got
digging a grave's a tough job, even for a
I got
healthy fella.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good. But don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be
Yes,
softer
contaminate
there, so
my
it
water
should be
supply.
easier. When
It's
you
a
head out
corpse.
the gate,
Good
follow
idea.
your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again, so's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
Gross.
Don't die on me now. Henry will be back soon with the herbs, and we'll brew you up a potion.
How broken is he? Pretty frickin' broken. Check on Capon.
Hans, can you hear me, friend? Christ. In the end, you bore the brunt for both of us. May all the saints watch over you. And over Bajana, too.
I didn't get that first time around. Alright. Things pick up. Things pick up. I guess I can't steal them. Yeah, no. We're not sitting. We're going. App. I know where I'm going. We will take that. We'll take that. Take that. I will save the game. I got it covered. Relax. I also have the magic other thing that saves the game. There's the spade. Pick up the spade. Pick up the corpse. Pick up the torch. Pick up the... He needs to have... He's got a torch too. Minus Hoodwind, all his stuff. Stuff. Dead bastard. Where's his... Yeah, there it is. Hunting sword.
This will be the weapon used by the bastard who cut up Sir Hans.
Yes, it would be. And now I own it. And I can equip it. And... Hood. Belt. Yeah, I am very aware. I think I'm... Equipping a pouch will open up slots you can place potions and food into, then quickly consume them during combat. I never did that. Not in one playthrough. Equipping belt. Okay. Belt. And pouch. Da 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 da. Okay. Hood. Equip. 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 Food. I don't need any food. My nourishment is still crap. Cheat. Bread. Oh no, now we're good. 73. Can eat an apple. Much food. Is that right? Yeah, I got stuff equipped. Go. Yeah. Carry the corpse to the stream. Okay, follow the eye. The compass located at the top of the screen will help you navigate the world. Guess I'm aware. Hey, Piggy. I can't go around. Seriously. Seriously. I.
Ah, shit! My shoulder.
I know.
This bastard's hard work.
I know.
You can't be in the ground soon enough.
Where do I dig the grave? Start digging. Dig a grave, carry the corpse, and put the corpse in the grave. Yeah, I know I'm stinky. Very.
May the earth rest lightly on you, you bastard. I hope you find peace. And don't come out to haunt anyone.
Killed Hans. We dislike him or he tried to kill Hans. Hans not dead yet. Oh look, this is me making everything bloody. Deal with it. God now. Am I still dirty? No, I look a lot better. Very good. Oh, that's all that does? Oh, look at my nourishment's down. Man, I am a hungry, hungry boy. He didn't. Because we're an asshole. A couple apples. Apples. Keep the spade. So I want to give her a spade back. I really kind of want to take her herbs too, but I don't think it's very nice. I can run.
Damn, my shoulder still hurts like hell.
What do you want?
Now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
What do you want me to do for you here, Henry? We're in the tutorial. There is only so much I can do to help you. Bambi! See?
purple flower. Sage. There we go.
Don't have my perk yet. Oh, boy. One more sage. Okay. Chamomile.
That's it. Chamomile.
No, I need all
I've
the
got all the
chamomile.
herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
Yes, Han. Or Henry, or whoever you are. There's going to be guards there, and I need to talk to them. Hope we can go up here and spy on them. We should at least sneak when we do it.
What's that dog making such a fuss about?
Just remember
Could
not...
something have happened at Bajena's?
Why am I stuck? Yeah, I gotta go talk to him. I can't believe I got stuck in a rock. Over the rock. Down the path. Run.
Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you. Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights' company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
You're from Lord von Bergov. You don't look like it.
Kurva! Watch your tongue with me, boy. When I say we're from von Bergov, then we're from fucking von Bergov. Who else would we be from anyway? You can talk to me or talk to Cold Steel. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here?
I'm Pavel, and I'm here to help Bojena. I don't know anything about any attack, but I met some of von Bergov's men in the woods too. They had his shields and Waffenrocks. They were looking for some cutthroats. I gave them directions here, so you can join them once they get here.
Fuck.
What's the matter?
Nothing, fuck it. Just tell them we'll wait for them in the tavern in Jelly-Off, alright?
Alright. I needed to keep them alive. They're important.
That's all I need. Mixed up in all sorts of nonsense at my age.
I'm sorry.
Did they hurt you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Kobyla, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanush of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Bergov. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond. And you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you. I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken. But thank you for dealing with them. I was sure they'd see through you. You thought up quite a story.
I know, thank you.
It was a story, right?
Oh, I didn't meet anyone up top, but they swallowed it all right. What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
Yes, please tell me.
All right, I'll try.
Please tell me how to be a potion master.
I'm not sure how to do it.
I told you, I'll explain everything. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
Teach me. Teach me so that I can brew all the things. Start alchemy.
First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction.
Yep.
And remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
Chamomile and a handful of sage. Okay.
All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe. So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit.
Okay, can I move it down? There you go.
Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling! To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked.
Okay.
Put them there on the shelf, so
Black.
you've got them at hand.
Black. Firm.
All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
One is chamomile. That one. On a handful. Into the cauldron. Add the chamomile. Okay. 1.
Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass, so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts.
And this time, glass.
See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron. Have you ground it? Good.
I have.
Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in. Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
I don't know. Nice job! Nope. Okay, so we're done.
Here it is.
Well, now, judging by the smell, I'd say you brewed it perfectly. Thanks for your help, Henry.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of rest. Go and get a good sleep. That works wonders.
In other words, save the game. You are tired. Get rid of fatigue by sleeping in a bed. Okay. Oh, you're sleeping. Okay. Am I really... Can I make another potion? Just for a second? I know I'm tired, but can I do that, please? Just a second. Just 1 second. Read. Eat. Prepare. Move to the cauldron. X. Well, that was strange. Move the cauldron. X. Why would I move? There's nothing in the cauldron. Nice. Very good. Good boy, Henry. Good job. Now you can go to sleep. Now you can go to sleep, sweet. So, but this is really her bed. Oh, and I got her bed all bloody. It's terrible. My nourishment sucks. Why am I so weak? Eat all her food. My buddy? Pray. Absolutely, we will pray for Hans Capon.
Lord God Almighty, look down on a poor sinner and hear my heartfelt prayer. Protect Sir Hans and don't let him die. Just as he didn't let me die. Preserve his life. Because he's a young gentleman. Brave and just and a good Christian. And look down on Bajena too. And let her save Sir Hans. And deliver her from all evil. And grant her grace. Because she herself is merciful and didn't turn us away in our hour of need. Amen.
Aw, Henry! I had no idea you could do that.
Amen.
Aw, thank you! Can I talk to her? Oh.
Well done. I got rid of that corpse for you.
God bless you, Henry. Thank you kindly. I'll sleep easier now, And when Ignatius the Gravedigger comes by, I'll get him to take care of the rest.
Okay. Nothing else to do. Be night time. Technically, I need to sleep till morning. I am very tired. Okay. Yeah, that's as far as I can. Okay. I'm hungry again. Oh.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rot in hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
The stronger dog fucks the bitches.
Yeah.
The war
Stronger
is a
dog
nasty
does.
business.
Coming for you, buddy. I am so
Where's
coming
my
for you.
fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Aww.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake.
Hi.
Were you having a nightmare?
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Lord.
Hans! He's alive! How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Definitely better.
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad. But I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand.
Okay.
What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
I said my father. But really, the whole thing is about the sword.
The sword. The last thing Pa forged before they murdered him. It might sound strange, but I feel his soul won't find peace until that sword is back in our family.
It doesn't sound strange at all. And swords are a symbol of kings. It could mean power and responsibility, or war and ruin. After all, a sword has two edges, and it depends who's wielding it.
Thank you.
Thanks, Pavlena. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome.
No, he's
But
just
remember,
being diplomatic.
it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once.
Yeah, I never figured
Right
out where
now,
they were going with
what
this.
I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along. And we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Perk points. Increasing Henry's level will give me perk points. So we will play with perk points later. She's got something else for us too. She go?
Look who's finally up.
Hi,
Henry,
buddy.
Come and join us. Good morning, Henry. You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
All the more cause for merrymaking. Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Josanne told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have
More
to give
coming.
you some estate or something.
The third time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Now we'll do the long one.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
And made it mad.
With an arrow.
And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
Now they're...
You haven't come across them? They're savages from the Hungarian lands. The core of Sigismund's army. Who knows what heathen gods they pray to? They hold nothing sacred. They pillage, rape, and murder. They razed my hometown of Skalitz to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them.
He's not much
I
older
hadn't
than
the
you.
chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, audentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
I think he took an arrow in the butt.
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh.
Nah, it was in his butt.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it. You saved my arse.
Oh, I...
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
Yes.
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falcon and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for. But I groped around and found a pail and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favour you. You chose your motto well.
Once we get back to Ratai, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell.
Why are there leaves?
What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now.
We
came
just
here
spent
on
10
an
minutes
important
doing
mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleov, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Aw.
Bojanna, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
Exactly.
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that spade. We can't manage without it.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
And thanks for everything you've done, Bojanna.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks,
I will.
Helena.
Oh, thank you.
This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you.
Okay, well, I need to eat.
And you have rightfully earned the house of life for all time.
Saying?
Thank you, sir. Though I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer. Sorry for coming late, Ma. I got held up in Troskowitz.
Of all places. And it's not the first time.
I know, but I was going past and I thought I'd try to sell some baskets and ointments there.
Can I go there? No.
Then you shouldn't
I just have to
sell
be a
so
dirty
dear.
bum.
You charge.
Because reasons. 56. Red. Oh. 5. I am not eating an onion. I'm really not. I want to eat bacon. Bacon's hot. Apple. Those are. See, if I eat that, I'll go over. Oh well.
Is nearly twice as much as we do, so it's no wonder.
Hey, buddy.
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
They're dead.
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us, and we can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's not our priority right now.
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Trotsky, von Bergov and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
All right. But the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you. So, should we get going?
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle?
Not yet.
He's long since over the hills and far away.
I tell you, I saw him there.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense.
It is not.
Toth
I saw
is
him
in
too.
Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw
him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here.
You
but I see you
stubborn
haven't
little-
wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. That's good. You never know when you might need it around here.
Yeah, well, I
Come
got smart
on,
this time
let's
around.
get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
She's so nice. Not bros. And we're done the tutorial. Finally. Yeah, I'm with you, Hans. God, he's such a brat. Look at him. Boys. Yeah, he's like, you're dressed like a bandit. Wow. Who the hell are you? Hello. He's like, hi there. Aren't Oh, he's such a drama
good
queen.
physician at this castle, or at least a barber.
Such a
I
baby.
mean, that old crone got me on my feet, but I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed.
And he wonders why this fails. Like, seriously.
Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord.
No, actually, you don't. Your message was stolen.
Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Such a brat.
Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am?
No, we fucking don't. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai.
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about?
Oh, you fucker. Hate this guy. Hate him.
Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, envoy.
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
I hate you.
There's a horseman approaching, in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
Oh, man. You are just such a... I'm gonna cheer.
Getting in, whether you like it or not. Get your shitty hands off me!
No, wait. Wait, one moment!
What the fuck was that?
My poor boy. He has a bad
now
day.
what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Oh, yeah, what? Drink.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Yeah, I don't like her either. Or her daughter.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
that at the gate. You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Ugh. Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
All right. Good. But look, I can't even save and quit. I have to get through the cutscene. All right. I guess that's what we gotta do. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah.
The first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor?
In town.
Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
Oh,
so what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
You would be the laughing stock.
A laughing stock? We were outnumbered by a gang of bandits.
Yes, and how come they got away with it? Because we camped at that fucking pond.
Which was your
We've
fault.
got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas.
Yeah, I know.
Instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
He is to blame for their decks. You're not. It's let's try this. See what this is.
We'll go back and bury them as soon as we can.
Yeah, as soon as possible. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenis. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food. About bloody time.
Oh, we didn't lecture.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for.
Such an arrogant.
When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
Come on, Hans. Hi, Catherine.
What is it? That's that woman from the pond. Or the one you gave us away for.
Find where that witch. Wench.
What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
Wait a second. A moment.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
Oh, piss off.
I heard
Doesn't half taste good today. Nicely settled.
Oh?
If you would let me, I would have.
Oh, my. Poor Captain Thomas might never get back on his feet.
Still looks dirty.
Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ.
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment then. I'll be right back.
Leave it out. Once
Oh,
you've
no,
got
don't
through
go
the
far.
first, you knock 'em back like.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on, are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
No.
I'm no latrine cleaner.
Oh, sorry. It's just that you smell like one. And where am I supposed to know you from?
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits? What are you on about?
We saved you. Me and my lord there. Surely you couldn't forget.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
Yes, you were.
You were washing laundry, and these bandits attacked you. I was in the water, and I distracted them from you.
That's nice of you. Helping some unfortunate girl. But it wasn't me. You're mistaking me for someone else.
Nope.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again.
You're gonna change your tune about that.
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
I don't know. Aye.
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt?
I don't know.
Are you ready?
Ready for what?
What for?
To get to work. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you'll work your debt off, like I said.
Can't it wait? We've got coin, just not at the moment.
Oh, why? We'll pay you back when we see you again, which is never. Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's why I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. Two men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right, we'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Scallops.
Never heard of it. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life.
And you
But I
wouldn't have
know
heard of
this
it.
place inside and out.
I know the answers to all this stuff, but he doesn't.
Is this the only tavern here?
In Troskovitz it is.
You must be doing pretty well then, eh?
I'd be doing a lot better if everyone paid their bills.
What's life like here?
Better now that you and your pal have finally had a wash. Truth to tell, it used to be better. The war might be far away, but more and more young lads are going away to fight. But then there's a shortage of folk to do the work around here, and that's a big problem.
I'm sorry.
Well, can't be helped. Let's hope things get better.
Where can I find work around these parts?
First, you gotta carry them sacks for me, so don't bother looking anywhere else yet. But otherwise, you can find work anywhere. You just need to keep your eyes open and not be afraid to ask. Try Radovan the smith for one. He's a bit odd, but he'll pay decently for a helping hand. Come to mention it, he's sat just round the corner there, if you want to ask him about it. And that fella next to him is Miller Crazel. He needs helpers now and then, but watch out for him. You know what they say about Millers.
I've heard things all right.
Well then, be careful.
I hadn't. I know what they say about Millers now. But I was like, well, what's the deal with a Miller? Millers do all kinds of illegal, shady shit, apparently. Apparently that's what they do. Okay, wedding.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathouse wench.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Samin, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Will Lord von Burgov be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Samin is his vassal.
I know who Samin is.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
I know who Samin is.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of guests having an ale over there. Young Svatja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
Okay.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. Aye, coming right up.
Game saved, hooray. Alright. I'll be back in a bit. Thanks for watching.